And we are back, guys. Me and Gerard?
Jarrett. I'm going to go with Gerard today.
Okay.
I'm Gerard.
The OG from karting. All the way from 2000 and?
I started 2008.
I was barely born in 2008.
No way.
No, I'm lying. I'm 42.
I was like, come on now.
I'm 42.
All right, here we go. Qualifying for Heat. What is this?
This is Group C, Race 3.
Group C, Race 3.
Okay,
I'm sending photos to all my family right now of my podium. So
you got P3?
P2.
P2, nice.
Yeah. Almost got P1. We'll get one of those later today.
Oh, yeah. Well, Sean got P1, so you should get P1 as well.
Yeah, I have no choice.
You're still in the fight.
Still in the fight. Let's see what Ruben Boutens does. He was kind of quiet yesterday. He had 2 top 10 finishes. Probably not what he was looking for.
So for comparison, when everybody was practicing, all my friends, all the Brazilians, they saw Ruben racing. They wanted to go whatever kart he was racing and to compare times.
Yep.
Everyone always wants to compare to Ruben. He's one of the top references.
He is.
References.
He's so good. He's a machine out there on track. He runs marathons.
He's a robot.
He runs marathons for breakfast.
I know. Half marathons and marathons.
Triathlons for dinner. A
What
different
was the
Ruben at the
fastest lap
top.
from the previous race? Do you remember?
What's
the
that?
fastest lap?
That
1,
was
2, 3 or something?
It was like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. It's hard to tell because the in lap into the pits are a little bit quicker. Ruben Rodriguez with a 102.8 sitting on provisional pole.
The Italian now getting P11, 12, 13.
Ruben Boutens
Let's wait
still
for
hasn't set a
Ruben.
lap time. Johnny Elliott jumps into P10.
Ruben go
Boutens
P4 now.
103.1.
Portuguese driver Luis Fernandez not doing so well. P17 for now. 18.
I think a lot of drivers are having some issues with this new track layout. I don't think it was was it mentioned earlier about the change that was made?
Yeah, there was like there was a left and right
We call
going
those
from the big circuit to the small circuit. You had a name for that too?
Yeah, we call those the twins.
The twins, okay. The right twin and the left twin.
Yep, and the right twin is called Liam. So
You have names for each twins as well?
We have names for all of them.
So Ruben Rodriguez with the fastest lap. Guillermo starting P2. Gonzalo Lopez P3. Ruben did a solid job with a 131 starting P4. Ian Lepelaar from the Netherlands P5. Leandro Reis from Brazil P6. Jorge Suarez, the Spaniard, in P7. Rodrigo Vieira P8. Miguel Araújo, the fastest Portuguese driver so far over here, in P9. Andres Prieto, your boy from Cal Speed,
Yeah.
in P10. P11, Marcelo Sartori. P12, Johnny Elliott. P13, Nicolai Marcengo. P14, Logan Sunier. P15, a lot of Spaniards in this race. Herman Munoz. P16, Fernando Villora. P17, Eduardo Favila. P18, Miles Goodman. Is he American?
Yeah, Miles Goodman.
This is a very American name.
He's the youngest American. He's one of our junior drivers.
Is he related to Saul
No.
Goodman? No? Okay. João Brites, P19, Maria Jose Menendez, P20, P21 for Thomas Zels, P22 for the Portuguese driver Luis Fernandes. A lot of Portuguese drivers betting on this guy, but not a good start for this race, doing a 1:43. Pier Natale Formini starting in 23rd and last, as Paul Horneman gives a bit of a finger wag to everybody, saying, guys, please calm down. He was mad yesterday on one of the last races. I don't know if you guys saw it. He was screaming.
He was furious.
He was fuming down there.
Andres Prieto, I'm pumped to see him in P10. He had a really rough couple days leading into the championship. He actually he went to the hospital. He was sick. It was a flu of some sort. Thankfully not COVID.
Not COVID anymore.
But yeah, there was doubts that he was actually going to race the event because he was so sick. So to see him actually on track and doing well,
good for him.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Rodrigo Vieira sitting in P8. I've had a few battles with him over the years. He's a great driver.
He's a really well-known coach in Brazil.
Ah.
He's like 2-time Brazilian champion or something, if I remember well. Good friend of mine. Raced back in 2014. He was supposed to be the junior champion, but on the last race, he got all of his ballots in front of the marshals, throw it away, and got disqualified, and he was runner-up in that championship.
Oh.
But he was a little kid. Now he has a mustache just like yours. But your mustache is much more stylish than his.
Oh, I pulled this mustache out just for this championship.
Okay.
The night before I flew out, I was like, I want to do something different. I had a pretty big scruffy beard. You know, that's a little bit of extra weight and aero drag. But here we go. We're going racing.
We are racing. Ruben Rodriguez still in P1. Probably the third place is now second because you're on the inside. Now we're going after the banana. Bubbles?
Yeah, this is Baby Bubbles.
Baby Bubbles, okay. Look at that
wow,
fight.
5
Like
wide, 6 wide, 7 wide almost. Oh, this is going to be interesting into inside you. Who's going to go inside of you?
Who's going inside on inside you?
Oh, no.
How are they safe over there?
Down into Days of Thunder.
How are they going to get into Kings? This is Kings.
Yeah, this is
I'm
Kings.
learning this. They're going
4 wide into Kings, deep inside. Who is going? Someone in the timer.
Goodness.
All the way on the
my
outside.
God.
How do you do that?
Oh my God.
Taking this side quest.
We're gonna have to watch this replay. We have to see what happened over there. Let's see if we can get exactly what happened.
He just lost control of the brakes. He probably got a little nudge, but
He almost got the marshal too.
yeah.
Bit dangerous there. So Ruben Rodriguez in first place. Guillermo oh my God, I'm screwing over everyone.
Pamelin.
Guillermo Pamelin and Gonzalo Lopez. So I think there's 4 Spaniards.
Ruben's dropped 2 spots on the start.
He started P4, so he started on the outside.
Yeah, starting on the outside on this layout is really difficult.
Yeah, when you go into banana, everyone just starts passing you like a train.
Yep.
Rodrigo Vieira starting to defend there. He's all the way down to P11. I think he got some positions back already. Let's wait for them to cross the start-finish line one more time. So the fight now is for P1. I think P1, 2, 3, and 4, all Spaniards. Ruben, Guillermo, Gonzalo, and Jorge. I hope they're Spaniards. Maybe one Colombian, too. As they get one more time into the start-finish straight. Nuno Lopez.
Let's see if they all stick in line and settle in. Oh, someone's going for a move.
There's a move.
Guillermo's going for the move on Ruben. He clearly thinks he's faster. It's dangerous making moves in these early laps. It allows other drivers to catch you. But it was a clean pass.
Yeah, it was. They
Very
didn't
clean.
lose much time. Jorge Suarez making a 1.26 on the previous lap. He is P4 on the white helmet. Ruben now drops P2. Looks like Guillermo has quite a bit of a pace now. Starting to build a gap. So the real fight now is for P3 now. Between Gonzalo Jorge and the Dutch driver Ian Lepelaar.
This race could still come back together. If the drivers sitting in 3, 4, 5 start working together and push, they could easily close this up and make this a 5-way battle for the lead.
Yeah, it's their third race now. Coming one more time into the straight. So one driver is in. That is Ian. He was P5. So probably in his mind, he thinks he's faster and is probably losing time running behind Jorge, Gonzalo, and Ruben. Here he is. Eduardo Favila also in. There you go. You're winning this race. He just waved to the camera.
Yes.
That's the secret for a good race. Eduardo Favila is not winning the race because he did not wave to the camera, as we know. So good strategy by Ian. Going into the pit lane and waving to the camera, that is the secret to success.
I think Ian got a win yesterday, didn't he? Did he win a race?
I can't remember. It's so much racing,
Yeah.
I can't remember nothing. I have to be careful not to swear.
Yeah, it's something I have to worry about always, too. I have a sailor's mouth.
You have a sailor's mouth.
Honestly, when I told all the Americans I was coming up here to do commentating, they're like, don't swear. Don't swear. Whatever you do.
Do not swear.
Do not swear. I swear I won't.
Yeah,
Ruben Boons with the purple lap, 102.5.
125. I wonder if he's alone. Can you see over there?
I can't see. I'll bet you he's in a draft on that one.
Yeah, well.
So Andres in the pits.
He's in P5, so he's actually alone now over there.
Oh shit.
There you go. First swear word.
Nothing.
Don't worry.
Nothing to see here.
There's no problem.
Yeah,
Days of Thunder into Kings, and Ruben looks like he's closing in. Now he has a good pace to close up all the way to the top 4 now. So that Marshall over at Kings, he must have changed his underwear by now.
I don't know, that Marshall down in Kings seems very stoic and unfazed by a few things.
He didn't even move.
No,
he didn't jump. He didn't do anything.
I think he saw it coming a mile away and was like, "What are you doing?"
So Ruben, there you go. Ruben is now all alone, still not getting the benefit of the slipstream. Did a 1.27 now, still pretty solid pace.
Yeah, look at this. Ruben Rodriguez has closed the gap onto Guillermo now.
Should not be attacking for now, I think, with 14 minutes left to the end of the race. No one is in. Andres Prieto already did his pit stop, is already out with an in-lap of 1.23. Should not getting in-laps are usually faster, so his pace is probably down to the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
As he drops down to last, doing a 139 lap.
Well,
I have to check what the times are for the pit lane laps. Yesterday, people were doing 133s to 135s.
Yeah.
Today should be along the lines of 137s maybe.
Let's see here.
So another fast lap now by Rodrigo Vieira, doing a 123, the second driver to make a 123 lap. 1023. That's the right way to say it, right?
I knew what you meant.
So Guillermo, now all top 3 are really close to each other now.
I called it from the beginning. There's no way Guillermo is going to get away from Ruben and Gonzalez.
Looks like Ruben is now starting to push Guillermo forward. That's the way to go, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you battle with somebody, you're slowing yourself down. You must work together with someone to pull away from the group.
And if you look over your shoulder, you see Ruben Buttons on your back. That's another reason for you to help the guy in front of you.
Oh man, if I look behind me and I see Ruben Buttons, I pucker up a little bit. It's scary. But Ruben and Leandro are close enough. No, not Leandro. It's Ruben and Jorge. They're close enough that if the top 3 start battling, they'll be right there to pick up the scraps. Yeah. Ruben is not out of this. He could grab himself a podium spot if the top 3 make some mistakes.
And Jorge is actually communicating with Buttons, saying to him, hey, let's both work together. Let's go ahead. They have the pace to get ahead.
They do.
Ruben did a 1.24.
That's fast.
He's pushing Jorge Suarez in front with a 1.28. Now they're glued one another.
Yeah,
see?
right there going into Kings.
Oh,
Ruben thinks he's faster going up the inside. See if he makes a clean pass. Oh no, he goes a little wide.
Gets cut across.
Oh no!
Gets cut across by Jorge.
Oh no, Ruben.
Yeah, well, on a driver's perspective, that was a bad move.
Horrible.
But I mean, on a commentator and for people who are watching, this is what they want to see. They don't want to see helping each other. They want to see people fighting.
They want to see fireworks.
So Ruben now is pushing Guillermo. Has already gained quite a gap to Gonzalo Lopez. They did a 1.24. Gonzalo with a 1.28.
Yeah, Gonzalo lost the toe.
So Gonzalo must watch out for Buttons and Jorge Suarez now, as they go through baby bubbles.
Yep.
Now through the right turn of Inside You.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get to Days of Thunder, onto Kings. Ah, there you go. Now you know.
Out of Kings is the gauntlet through the S's.
The gauntlet.
Yep. Because you never know when you get pushed off track.
Oh, yeah. And there's the Guardian.
Yeah.
The gauntlet. Unfazed. Still unfazed.
Down into the boot.
Onto Cody's complex.
Oh, yeah. Cody's complex, the right-hander. and down through therapy onto the front straightaway.
10 minutes left. This is the half point of the race. Ruben is helping out Guillermo. Gonzalo already lost the slipstream. Looks like Ruben Butens was better off behind Jorge because they're losing a bit of time doing 130s, 134s.
I mean, that was also considering the mistake they both made into
right.
Into
there
Kings.
was an overtake on the previous lap.
They lost some time on that.
Let's see how they do this lap. Marcelo Sartori is in the pits. Is he waving goodbye? Oh, it's written in English. Maybe he does not understand. We should have written in Portuguese.
Oops.
So definitely Marcelo is not winning the race. Did not wave to the camera. Does not get one extra point. We should put this in the rule book.
We absolutely should.
Go into the pit stop. 1 extra point for waving. 2 extra points for blowing kisses.
I will talk to Paul about that and get that in the official rule book.
Let's get that sorted for next year in Belgium. So we're watching now. That's Rodrigo Vieira up to P7. He had dropped to P11. Doing a solid job going along with Logan Saunier, pushing him. Oops, wrong camera. Sorry.
Logan, one of the top Blue Star drivers out of Belgium.
That's one of the top teams also from
yeah.
the world. They've got P3 on Nations Cup. P2 was PS in A Advogados, which is a lawyer firm. P1 was the French team.
Yep.
Celestat, I don't know how to pronounce this. And they go past the guard from the gauntlet. Ruben, well, these guys are doing the best strategy of the race so far, not fighting each other. Gonzalo Lopez is isolated behind them. Ruben Butens now starting to get a bit of a better pace, but I don't know if they're going to get to P3 because he's not being pushed anymore by Jorge Suarez.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Jorge is going to have to make a mistake for Ruben to catch up to him. Which isn't out of the realm of possibilities. It's a long race. All it takes is one small mistake to lose you 2-3 tenths in a corner, and then Ruben's got the draft down that front straightaway, and you're in touch.
Yeah. So Ruben's still following Guillermo. They should be, who just came in, I just listened over here. Thomas Sells and your boy Miles Goodman are in the pits.
Let's go, Miles. This is Miles' first big-time competition.
Is he nervous?
Well, he's definitely nervous. He's a bit of a culture shock first time being out of the States.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good for him. I'm really happy he's getting this experience. He might not be at the sharp end of the spear this time, but expect some good things from him in future KWCs.
Well, he was a naughty boy, did not wave goodbye. This will not be a good race for him. It's a bad omen to do your pit lane and not waving goodbye.
I'm going to make him do the dishes tonight at home.
You guys rented a home, not a hotel?
Yeah, we've got an Airbnb just 1 mile west of us at Amorosa Beach.
Amorosa Beach, nice. That's a windy beach.
Very windy.
That is so windy. We went there yesterday, and the water is so cold. How's the water in California? Hot or cold?
Freezing.
Freezing?
Yes.
Over here, it's freezing as well.
Yeah, the water is absolutely frigid. We're right there at the Pacific Ocean. I don't like going in the ocean because it's too cold.
And you got sharks as well.
Yes.
We don't have sharks over here.
Lucky you.
But we have a lot of jellyfish. I hate jellyfish.
I think I would take sharks over jellyfish.
Oh, Gonzalo Lopez is in. Oh.
And he's
he
out.
Just went out. So we missed it.
So we'll see when Guillermo, Ruben, Jorge, and Ruben Butens all do their pits.
Leandro Reis is also doing a good job in P6. Not a real position right now because who just stopped? Who was it?
Gonzalo just stopped. Who's in the pits now?
Okay, so he's going to lose out next time they go by the start-finish line.
Yeah.
So no one is in. Rodrigo Vieira up one position. Gonzalo Lopez should go down to P9 because Ian already stopped. Now we're going to get these positions fixed after everyone pits. Guillermo gained a bit of a tiny gap. Just made a mistake on inside you.
Looks like the top 8 currently on track have not done their pit stop yet.
Yeah, they haven't. So We just have to wait now.
Gonzalo
See how
Lopez
this
is the
pans
only leader that's done his pit stop so far.
He was P4, I think, when he did his pit stop.
Yeah, he was
He
following.
was the one who was in front of Boutons, right?
Yeah, he was getting chased down by Boutons and Jorge.
Oh, here we go. Ruben is in.
Is that?
That's Ruben. Just went in.
No,
his
it's not.
pit
It's
stop.
not Ruben that went in.
It is.
No.
Ruben Rodriguez.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Ruben Boutons.
We have to name them for the last name. Let's see if you wave, you win.
Hey!
Ah, there you go, boy.
I feel like we can make like a drinking game out of this.
We can. Start thinking of something.
Oh man.
So Rodriguez waved. That is the best strategy. He should be winning this race. That's a good omen for him.
Let's see where he comes out in relation to Gonzalo Lopez.
So
Gonzalo Lopez going down the front straightaway right now. It looks like.
Is that Rodrigo? Rodrigo Vieira closed the gap too. Rodrigo Vieira is all the way up to Ruben Boutons' back.
Oh wow. Let's go, Rodrigo.
Doing a solid job on this championship so far.
4 minutes to go.
Guillermo went in.
Guillermo in the pits. Time for second, third, fourth to make moves.
Oh. Well, Guillermo
That's always such an unnerving thing when your car dies in the pits.
Oh, yeah.
Your blood pressure spikes really quickly.
Guillermo is out. Let's see where he comes out now.
Oh, I think he lost out. Yeah, he lost out big time.
He lost out big time, really. Oops. That's quite the gap now. So who's in front now? So that's Guillermo in front? No, he's in the back. Who's in front of him now?
I think Jorge is at the sharp end of the spear right now.
Or is it Gonzalo? Is that not Gonzalo that went past him? Rodrigo Vieira is in. Leandro Reis is in also. So by the next lap, Ruben Boutons should be in.
Fireworks are about to start. 3 minutes to go.
Was that a wave? That was not a wave.
Not a wave.
So these guys are definitely not winning the race. And
Jorge Suarez,
boom.
Ruben Boutons still need to pit.
2.5 minutes left. They should be in by the next lap.
Yep, Logan still needs to pit. Johnny Elliott still needs to pit. Everyone else is done.
Yeah, only Jorge, Ruben, Logan, and Johnny. Gonzalo Lopez, for now, I think is the first. Oh, no, actually, Ruben Rodriguez is the first one of the guys that stopped so far with a 1:30. So these guys should be in by the next lap.
Yeah, Guillermo and Gonzalo lost 1 second in the pits. Their pit time were 36 seconds compared to Ruben Rodriguez 35.
So 35 is similar time to yesterday.
Yep.
That's a fast pit stop.
35 is
35
fast.
is the good number.
If you're lower than 35, you get a penalty.
So Jorge and Johnny Elliott are in.
There we go.
So Boutons and Logan have to be careful. They cannot go in on the last lap, or else they will finish last on the
Johnny,
race.
you can't start that far back. You got to be at the line. Ugh.
I mean, it was not so far back.
It was not
You cannot start like over where the black van is.
Yeah.
So let's see where they come out.
Ruben and Logan still have yet to pit. Ruben Boutons, that is. Oh, looks like a battle for the lead.
Is this for the net lead?
I think
Should be
this-
for the net lead between Ruben and Guillermo. Guillermo was in the lead before, right?
Oh, here we go.
So Ruben is in and Logan is in. We have to see where Ruben comes out.
Ooh, getting crossed up through the gauntlet. Over the tire
that
barrier.
is dangerous now.
Ooh. This is going to be white. No, they still got. No, this will be the white flag lap.
Yeah, they still have one more lap, or else these two would get disqualified. That is Ruben and Logan, and there's a fight going on still, coming onto the main straight. This is our final lap.
Here we go. Yeah, Ruben's lost out.
Oh, that was not going to be tight at all. So the fight for P1 is between Guillermo and Ruben Rodriguez. They're isolated from Jorge Suarez. Now let's see where Rodrigo Vieira pans out in comparison to Ruben and Logan now. He was inching closer and closer to them on the left before.
Guillermo Pamelin is taking the white line
approach. Oh, this is a good fight for P1.
Yeah, look at these guys side by side coming down the Days of Thunder into King's Corner. Ruben is in touch. If they keep battling, Ruben could get in there. Ruben Boutens, that is.
Yeah, there are two Rubens now. So this is the final lap.
Oh, that's it. That's all she wrote.
Ruben is so close. Ruben is so close to Ruben now. So we are about to finish the race. There's a good battle also for P4. But we are going to wrap it up.
That's
and Guillermo Pamelin wins the race. Ruben Rodriguez doing a solid job in P2. Boutens also doing a solid job. And Rodrigo Vieira, he went all the way down to P11. Finished P4. Good race from him.
Great drive.
Jorge Suarez and Logan lost out a bit of time on their pit stop. Were kind of slow. Dropped down to P5 and P6. Gonzalo Lopez, P7. Leandro Reis, P8. Good race from him also. Ian Lepelar was up in front. Fell down a bit. Finishes P9. Johnny Elliott also lost out. It's P10. Miguel Araújo, the Portuguese driver, P11. The Colombian Andres Prieto, your boy from Calspeed, P12. Eduardo Favila, P13. Marcelo Sartori, P14. P15 for Nicolai Marcingo. P16, the Portuguese driver, Luis Fernandes. P17 for Pier Natale Formini. P18, Thomas Zels. P19, Maria Jose Menendez. P20, Fernando Villora. P21, Miles Goodman. P22, Herman Munoz. And according to the timing sheet, João Brites went in on the last lap.
Whoops.
Oopsie daisy. So he is last according to the rule book. Now on to the next group, which is Group D.